When you have a Rust project with lots of dependencies, a Docker build can take a lot of time. So yeah, we're copying all of our stuff, then we are building, it's compiling all the dependencies, and that's the step that takes most time in a lot of projects. So here we can see it took 19 seconds. And if I make a minor change, like I'm saying hello world instead of just hello, and I run the Docker build again, it will rebuild everything, right? And it will take a lot of time again. So it took about the same, about 18 seconds. So we're going to use Docker layer caching to get rid of that and to make it super fast instead. So instead of copying everything, I'm copying only the build requirements. So build requirements, no .rs file, right? So I'm copying cargo.toml. I need cargo.log. I need the Rust toolchain configuration file. And I need .cargo file folder. I'm copying all of that to the working directory. And then I'm running a small step that will just cache the dependencies. I'm creating an empty src dir. And then I'm putting a super simple main file that will always be the same into main.rs. That will make my Rust build work, and at the same time it will always be the same, so it gets cached by Docker. Then I can just copy my exact build command, so I get the exact same dependencies built. If I build the dependencies with the release flag, I'm sure they will be reused. And instead of copying the entire directory there, I'm just copying the actual source of my program. So I've saved this. Let's run it again. The first time it will cache the dependency, it will build the dependencies and cache them. And now if I make a change, and I run the build again, you can see it took only 1 second instead of 17, 18 seconds. And the reason for that is that the steps up to the number 5 have been cached. So the cargo build with the empty main and all the dependencies has been cached. Of course, if you change cargo.toml, it will still recompile everything, but you don't do it that often.